Hi, my name's Rosemarie. I work at the Morin Center, and today I'm going to be reading a book called Rumples and Tumbles Go to the Country. Rumples kept saying real live rabbits were pink, just like him. But Tumbles kept saying they were blue. So one day the two toy rabbits left the town where they lived and went out into the country. They wanted to find out which of them was right. Neither Rumples, the pink rabbit, nor Tumbles, the blue rabbit, had ever been to the country before. When they got there, they were very surprised by what they saw. They saw a green land that went on and on forever. There were no pavements or people, no buses or buildings, no streets or doors or dustbins. Leaping lettuce leaves, said Tumbles. Look at that old tree. Older than great Granny Rumples, said Rumples. It was an oak tree, the oldest tree in the land. And look at that one, Rumples called out, pointing at a poplar as tall and thin as Mrs. Stickpin. Good night, sleep tight, Tumbles whispered, curling up in the dark at the edge of a pine forest. Wake up, it's morning, Rumples shouted, jumping about in the sunshine. Trees, 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 Rumples and Tumbles shouted together. They were so overexcited they quite forgot they had come to the country to find out about real live rabbits. Rumples and Tumbles marched like soldiers down a long winding lane. Carrots and custard, Tumbles exclaimed. Take a look at all these flowers. Take a sniff too, Rumples added. They took a long hard look and a long hard sniff. For a moment they forgot they had come to the country to find out about real live rabbits. Halfway along the lane, a cow suddenly pushed its head through a hole in the hedge. Are real live rabbits pink or blue? Tumbles asked. The cow said, moo. Rumples and Tumbles thought this was so funny they fell over backwards, laughing. Through a rickety gate at the end of the lane, Rumples and Tumbles saw a field full of sheep and birds. Excuse me, Rumples shouted out, are real live rabbits pink or blue? Tumbles said, moo, remembering the cow. Ma, said the sheep. Peewit, said the lapwings. On the other side of the field, Rumples and Tumbles came to a bridge over a stream. They stood on the bridge, watching birds and listening to the stream singing. Fingles, tingles, twinkles, pink, splishy, splashy, sploosh, sang the stream. Rumples and Tumbles tried to sing the song, but they kept getting the words all muddled up. So then they just watched the birds in silence. There was one bird called a dipper, but they didn't know that. It kept jumping in and out of the water. It was looking for food, but they didn't know that either. They just thought how funny it was for a little bird to keep jumping in and out of a singing stream. There was another bird, like someone on stilts. It had its eyes half closed and never moved once while they were watching it. It was a heron waiting to catch a fish. If only rabbits could fly, Rumples said to Tumbles, as they watched the sky full of birds. They were thinking so hard about birds and flying, they almost forgot they had come to the country to find out about real live rabbits. Where do real live rabbits live? Rumples asked at last. In holes, of course, Tumbles said. So they looked in a hole under the roots of a tree. There was a great fat toad hiding there. It was neither pink nor blue. If that's a real live rabbit, Tumbles said, then I'm the Queen of England. From now on, Tumbles said the same thing every time they met an animal which was neither pink nor blue. If that's a real live rabbit, he kept saying, then I'm the Queen of England. He said it when they met a hedgehog. He said it when they met a mole. He said it when they met a squirrel. He said it when they met a fox. He said it when they met a shrew. He said it when they met a badger. The most curious thing of all is that Tumbles even said it when he and Rumples came around a corner and suddenly found themselves face to face with a large whiskery, soft-nosed, long-eared, dewy-eyed, tufty-tailed, real live rabbit. It was not pink. It was not blue. It was brown. If that's a real live rabbit, Tumbles said, then I'm the Queen of England. The real live rabbit was so startled by Rumples and Tumbles it just ran away without ever saying a word. And soon it was time for Rumples and Tumbles to go back home again, arguing and arguing. They are probably still arguing, even now, about real live rabbits and whether they are really pink or blue. And that is the end of the story. Have you ever seen a real live rabbit? Was it brown? Was it white? Was it pink or blue? Perhaps you could draw one and find something soft to make his tufty tail. Have fun. Bye-bye.